What's up? What's up? It's your favorite couple. I'm Shelton.
I'm Key.
Hey, girl.
Ah,
Hey, what we doing here? What we doing here?
you don't know by now.
What's going on?
You don't know?
What?
We just sitting here chilling.
I don't know. Tell me.
Anywho, this is the Traveling Couple series. And guess what?
What?
It's the last episode of the season.
Last
Wow,
episode.
this season went by fast.
It flew by.
Yes. So we want to thank you guys for being here. Special shout out to those of you who've been here the whole season.
Yes.
We have people who are here, who've been here every Friday this season.
Every Friday.
They were here for season 2. They were here for season 1. We greatly appreciate you. So who we have in the house? No, I can't see. Give me glasses.
And we got House Vex in the building.
Hey, Winston and Leo, what's up, fam?
We got Event Yours in the building.
Hey, T, what's up?
We got Victor 202.
202. What up, though?
We got Fats and Tree. What up, though?
What up, though?
We got
The Traveling
Tide.
Hey, guys. No, it's over. Yeah, it went by fast.
It flew by.
It really did.
And we also got Meet and I in the building.
We got the famous Meet and what? Say it back.
Meet and I
In the building.
Yes.
Yeah, so we thank you guys again for being here. Like we always say, we don't hold you long, but we go strong. So, who we got in the house tonight?
We got On Deck with CB.
We got who?
On Deck with CB.
We got them on deck, y'all. They're
On
on
deck.
deck, and they like to travel, so we may want to go ahead and bring them up before they leave us and be on another lead.
They're trying to embark right now, so we're about to jump right on into
no,
this.
to bring them up,
Yes.
and welcome in everybody. So coming to the stage, we have the one and the only, if this will work right.
If this will come to the stage.
There it is. Welcome in. We got Adam and Deb.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, happy to be here.
We're happy to have you guys. Yeah. So now for those. Oh, thank you guys for accepting. For those who don't know, how did you guys get the name On Deck with CB?
I'll let him explain that one.
It's rooted from our travel agency. So our travel agency is Cruise Button. You can check us out at www.cruisebutton.com. So the On Deck with CB basically stemmed from there. It's a channel that's basically powered by our travel agency. It also brings up a great point for conversation because nobody knows what the CB stands for necessarily upon the first time that they meet. So it brings up a lengthy conversation at times.
Plus, we were Cruise Button at first.
Yeah.
On YouTube,
We
right?
were.
So right before we were supposed to order our cards, I was like, you know what, Adam, let's just plug in the name Cruise Button on YouTube. And all we found was just cars, cruise control, nothing to do with traveling. And I was like, dude, use this name. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, we can't be Cruise Button because it's not about cars, it's about cruising. So we came up with the name. I think within like 15 minutes, I was like, okay, we need cards for this cruise, so we need to come up with a name right now.
Yeah.
And he came up with On Deck, and I was like, okay, On Deck it is, and I just sent it out to Vistaprint, and that's what we've been so far.
That was a very pressing conversation, especially after we saw what came up on YouTube. So.
Yeah, that was our.
I
That was.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that Cruise Button.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. That's pretty neat. Very clever.
Yeah.
Adam is good with like wordplay.
Yeah.
He loves.
I just want to go ahead and that is clever.
It is. It really is.
So Adam be dropping those bars, huh? Sound like a rapper, huh?
Yeah, many years ago. But yeah, like the origin of like the Cruise Button itself was also kind of like, you know how life gets to you, and sometimes even when you're at work, you just feel like you want to hit that emergency break glass, and I need a vacation like right now. Before I start telling my boss off and start telling some coworkers off. So sometimes you just need that
Right?
that quick getaway and that emergency break glass. Now I need to get out of here type of thing. So that's where the kind of smashing of the cruise button came
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So
I
y'all
love
heard that when you need a quick getaway, smash
Ah,
that cruise
it's
button.
like-
I love it. I love it. So are you guys based in Florida?
We are Miami, Florida. I was born and raised here. Debbie joined me about 17 years ago. So yeah, from where?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico. So yeah, I moved
Okay.
here just looking for better opportunities, and yeah, we've been together for 17 years now. Pretty much since I moved,
Wow.
Basically.
Wow.
Goes there.
Yes. Wow.
So,
yes.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that's kind of jealous because you guys stay in Miami and get all the brand new ships. So and you guys are platinum cruise holders. Is that the reason why, or like what triggers the cruise?
Okay, well, I went on my first cruise in 2017. I basically was booking my next cruise before getting off the Glory. I was like, okay, I love this. At first, I was terrified because I felt completely out of control. I was like, I can't get off this ship when I want to. I can only get off a ship whenever it docks in port. So, I was kind of like a little bit out of control, but I loved it. And we really came home and I was like, okay, so I want to be gold by this day. And then I need to take this many cruise to be platinum. And you turn platinum before I turn platinum. So I have your benefits, but yet I want to be platinum by this day because I want to wear my card. And that's exactly how it happened. I just kept booking cruises and Adam was like, hey, hold up, slow down. And I was like, no, that's okay. We got this. Don't worry about it. We got this. And I became platinum on the celebration January of this year, right? Yeah.
But being in Miami definitely gives us a lot of options when it comes to like ports that we can go to. We have Tampa, the port of Tampa, that's 4 hours away. We have Port Canaveral, that's also 4 hours away. If we want to travel 6 hours up to Jacksonville, we've never done that, but that is an option. And of course, Miami and Fort Lauderdale, which are like right near each other, also offer a lot of options for sailing. So it's kind of like, it's almost a mecca, to be quite honest, of, where you want to be if cruising is your thing.
And I tell you honestly, not having to fly to a port, it's a plus. It is a plus. We had to fly to Seattle, and that in itself was a complete mission. Just the luggage and the amount of stuff that you can take.
It's costly as well.
It's very costly as well. So all we have to do is just jump in the car, port, and we're there in half an hour, 25 minutes. So living here in Miami has really made it possible for us to achieve platinum this quickly. Definitely. If not, I really would have gotten a lot.
Wow. Yeah. See, we wish we're in Texas and the nearest port is Galveston, and that's still a drive. So, I mean, we would rather fly to Houston and then drive to Galveston. But if we were there, we would love it. Yes. Now, before we continue, special shout out to House of X. I don't know if you guys saw Winston and Leo. Winston was speaking and he said he's there at the hospital with Leo. So please send up prayers for Leo, and we pray that all is well. And thank you guys so much for still being here. You didn't have to. So we really appreciate it. Yes, thank you guys.
Hope all is well.
I know that. Yeah. Yes. So we know you guys in Florida, you're close to the cruise port. Do you also do land-based travel, or is cruising your preferred method?
Cruising, yes, definitely.
Do your thing, baby.
You know what? Cruising is our preferred method. Just for it to be land-based, and nothing against the people that love land-based. Much respect to them, but just the time that you spend traveling, getting to a destination. You have we used to have a timeshare. We still have a timeshare in Orlando, And we, just to get there is 3.5 hours. Then you have to, then it's the gas. Then it's the park. Then it's the food. So by the time we got done, and I had to do dishes and make up beds and all that stuff. No, you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
You're not supposed to. And
Right.
no, yeah, when I just started cruising, I was like, I like this. Somebody's making up my bed every day. I can just get up.
Right.
Not worried about doing, dishes. So
No.
yeah, definitely,
Yes.
this is definitely our preferred method. We have friends, and plus we can just take a weekend getaway, and then come back and go to work. That very same day we come back. As to where if we have to travel, then we have to travel the day before just to make it to work the day of. So it's just it's a lot more convenient. That's just my take.
Yeah.
I second all that. Well,
Yes. Even George the Spirit said that 10-hour drive from Georgia is murder. We choose to fly to Fort Lauderdale instead. It's cheaper. Yeah, because that drive takes up for us. I know it takes up a lot of your vacation time. So we would rather fly to our destination so we can have more time to enjoy. But like you said earlier, it does get expensive.
It does.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask this question. I'm about to put it in another gear. Yeah, I'm about to put another gear. You guys do a great job of capturing. You guys do a great job of capturing Lido Deck, dancing, entertainment, and you guys have this video. Yeah, I'll be watching your content a lot. On Facebook, you got this video that went viral, 4 million views. So yes, 4 million views. You know the one I'm talking about? Right?
The guy, yeah, it was a guy. He's actually a chiropractor. I think. Well, it was
maybe
was
the guy and the girl.
No, wait a minute. No, the girl only reached like 300,000. It's either Daniel, which is a member of the Fun Squad, or it's the guy which is a chiropractor he's based out of Miami as well.
Which one are you talking about?
Which one are you talking about, Daniel?
I'm talking about Daniel from the Fun Squad. He was breaking. I can't do it. He was breaking it down.
Get it, man. Get it.
You know what? It's funny because I was on deck 10. I was right next to the DJ, and we had that, and I didn't even know we had it. Like my phone was just sitting on the Joby, and it was just pointing at Daniel, and I know that all of a sudden everybody around us started going like, "Whoa, hey, look at him, get it going." And I looked and I was like, wait a minute, let me zoom in onto him. But yeah, he has definitely gone viral in every single platform that I've posted him. He's gone viral.
Yeah, he was doing this. He was doing this thing out there. He was head.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that's amazing. If you don't mind, I'm about to post it in the chat right now so everybody else will be able to see it.
No,
so I'm about to post it there and you guys can see it. So you can get some more views. Let's work that thing up to 5 million views. How about that?
How about that?
You guys keep
There we
going.
go.
So while he's posting that, I have a question. I know that you guys have cruised Carnival, you cruised MSC. Do you have a preference or does it not matter? Which one do you like best?
I'll let you go. I'll concede to you as well. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, our preference is Carnival. Well, my preference is Carnival. And we have not been on any, aside from MSC, we haven't been on any other cruise lines. But I go to YouTube for everything. And I've always said that a sail away party is going to set the tone for the rest of my cruise. And when I type in sail away parties for Carnival, I always find a sail away party for Carnival. I type in sail away party for MSC, and honestly, the only one that I've seen is the one that we captured.
Cut it out.
No,
Don't
for
be
real,
like that.
for real.
Don't be like
and
that.
I guess because for real. Because I don't know, it's probably the only time that I really did look for MSC. But I type in for Royal, and there's really like not that much. The energy that I see in the other cruise lines, it's not what I prefer. And that's why my preference is Carnival.
Yeah, I second that as well. Carnival is the fun ships, and we're all about like if you watch our videos, if you watching the sail away parties, I'm in everybody's face with that camera. I'm getting like we're getting to know each other from the first few hours that we're on board that ship. And I know I might look a little crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm just really trying to break the ice and let everybody know we're here to have a good time. We're here to have fun. We're here to electric slide, wobble, do all that, just have a good time and leave everything on shore. We're sailing away from it. We're sailing away from work. We're sailing away from school. We're sailing away from, crazy family members. Hopefully they're not on the ship with you. Just have a good time.
Right.
So
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So the preference is definitely Carnival up to this point, but we do have something planned coming up soon with a cruise line that we haven't been on yet.
Yes.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah, excited. Like, oh my God, is it like? But yeah, I'm excited though. I'm really excited about that one. It's the first time, so I'm doing my research and I'm seeing what it's out there. So so far everything. You know what?
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. All cruise lines have good things. The ones that we've been on. Carnival is great. MSC is the decor is great, fabulous. I love the decor on MSC.
The food,
but not so much. But it helped me out though. I did 5 pounds. I normally gain anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds when I get.
Oh my gosh!
But the food was okay because it helped me not to gain that weight.
Yeah, we didn't eat that much on that.
Not at all. But Coco Key was great. No, not Coco Key. I'm sorry. Ocean Key was great. Key was great. I know. It's all these keys. But anyhow, so it was great. It was beautiful. But anyhow, every single cruise line has their own thing, their good thing. We just prefer Carnival. We're that type of people. We just want to get in there and start the fun right away. We walked into MSC and there wasn't even music playing.
Have a good old time.
And we were like, oh my gosh, okay, there's no music. Where's the music? Are we on vacation?
They treated us like they
were saying.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They treated us like, I was like, hold on, what type of cruise is this? I was nervous at one point. I'm like, hey man, don't start putting your hands on us or something.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't hear no music or anything like that. I'm like, okay.
It's like, go this way.
Oh my God.
Yes, and Adam was like, are we on vacation or
what
are we on?
I'm like, man, y'all gonna stop telling me what to do on this ship right now. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Very, very strict.
Oh my God. But hey,
we Carnival. But I'm sure that as we go out to other cruise lines, we'll learn other things. Love Carnival.
Yes, but listen, if it helps you to lose some pounds, I need to book
right now.
MSC like yesterday.
That's a little weight loss cruise. So I love taking that weight loss cruise. So.
Right. Yeah.
So
that'll help you.
So you guys went on one of our bucket list places, Alaska. So we've been having Alaska on our list for the longest, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys recently went. Tell us about that experience and kind of elaborate on that.
Go ahead, you go first. I talk a lot. He tells me I talk a lot.
I'm like, it was a great experience. Being from Miami, I'm from a place born and raised that you don't see much terrain or anything like that. Everything is flat, everything is green, and it's like that January through December. You're not going to see the changing of trees or foliage or anything like that. So going to Alaska was it was breathtaking, to be quite honest. Seeing all the mountains, even when we were in Seattle, seeing Mount Rainier, we didn't even know what it was, to be quite honest with you. That was like the first big mountain that I've ever seen in my life. And it looked like a floating, I didn't even know what it was. It
looked like a UFO.
It did kind of look like a UFO. It was like it was floating in midair. I was like, is that a mountain? So just the things that you're going to see out there. The Miami boy could do without the cold. I can be honest. I can tell you that right now. But when it comes to Alaska, the cold just comes with it. It's a package deal. but it was just gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Everything that we did, we went whale watching. We had some Alaskan crab while we were up there from Tracy's Crab Shack. And again, the sights, even anything that we captured really can't be captured or shared the way it can be experienced when you actually see it for yourself in person. So I know I kind of covered a lot there too, but boom, it's on you. It's your turn. It's your turn.
No, yeah, Alaska, you know what? I tell you honestly, that has become my favorite itinerary. I loved Alaska. We are from the Caribbean. Well, I am from the Caribbean, so I'm used to the beaches and I'm used to the mountains and I'm used to the rivers and all this stuff. But Alaska's like, oh my God. Listen, Alaska is, even when it was raining and I didn't like to be cold and wet, it was like, wow, we're out here in Alaska, and the structure, and the houses, and everything was so different. No, definitely, Alaska is a must. We want to go back. I told Adam that I would prefer to take a different cruise line or a ship with a different itinerary, because I don't want to go to the same places. Juneau and Skagway would probably be places that I wouldn't mind going back to.
Well, Juneau, we got rained out. Juneau was a complete wash. It rained the entire day, and it wasn't a drizzle rain. It was very hard rain. It was uncomfortable, but that was the day that we went whale watching, because how often are you going to go to Alaska? So if we have to tread that, we got to tread that path,
But a tip that we were told, if you want to go whale watching, it's best for you to go when it's coldest, because that's when the whales come to the top. When it's warm, they stay in the bottom because they want to be cool. So yeah, we were like this. We were like the camera like this because the rain was so hard. It was actually coming into our eyes. That's how bad it was. Yeah. But it was good.
It was a great experience.
Oh my God. Wow. Ooh, glad you guys had a great time. And if you guys have not seen their Alaska vlogs, please go check them out. Go check out their channel, period.
Yeah.
So now I do have to agree with even yours. She was basically saying if you take the vibe of Carnival, the amenities of Royal, and like the no kids that Virgin has, then you're gonna have a bum ship. And I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes. So now you were we noticed that when you guys cruise, you try like different room types. You have some people who, they're like, I don't care, just get me on the ship. You have other people who are like, okay, balcony gang. You guys have had a square interior. You've had the family room. You've had a balcony. Do you have a preference on in regards to your room type, or are you the type who are like, you know what, I don't care, just get me on the ship?
I don't care, just get me on the ship.
I agree with that. When it comes to the balcony, in all honesty, you don't use it very often. That's just the truth, or at least we don't. We're outside the cabin so often that to pay the additional $600 at $800 over a 6-day, 7-day cruise for something that you might spend maybe a couple of hours out on, or maybe look out occasionally.
It doesn't make sense for us.
It really doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up. But we enjoy the balcony, but the upcharge for it, if we were going to go one way or the other, we'll probably save the money, just because we're going to get more utility out of the money, spending it on a drink package or spending it on an excursion. Those things are going to be a lot more, or bring us a lot more value or a lot more entertainment when it comes to our cruise overall than just sitting out on the balcony all by ourselves.
Now we have developed a preference, and that's higher deck. Before we used to go a lower deck. I think for Winston and Leo, when we went on the cruise with them, we got on the 9th deck.
It was our first time,
and we loved it.
Well, we had been up that high before, but
on
our first cruises.
But before we did all this, we had been on before we had a YouTube channel and captured content. But now that we did, having a one on deck night, all we had to do was just leave, go to our cabin if we forgot something, and come back. You don't have to take stairs. You don't have to take elevators.
Put
or
me on the
anything like
Lido.
that. Yeah.
Put me on the Lido.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that is our preference. You know, just a cabin, but on the higher
Yes.
deck.
Yes. Yes. Gotcha. Okay, House of X had a question. They said, what is your favorite port of call and why?
I think it might be somewhere in Alaska now for you, or is it still the Caribbean?
No, definitely. You know, and even though it was a washout, Juneau is my favorite so far. I just like it. I really do.
Yeah, Juneau is really nice. We really didn't get to do too much. Like we wanted to do like the whole cable car that takes you up into the mountain. So the next time we go, hopefully the weather is nice.
Yeah.
We can go up there and we can do that. But Juneau is definitely a gorgeous location, a beautiful place. Skagway was nice too.
Skagway was nice.
Skagway gives you that small town feel. But it's also a gorgeous place. And I'll tell you this, the air quality up there, you're not going to find it anywhere else. My lungs felt like they were breathing oxygen for the first time in my entire life.
Wow.
The air quality was so good up there. It's a great experience. Skagway and yeah, that's a tie. Yeah. If we're talking Caribbean,
not Amber Cove, Grand Turk. Caribbean is Grand Turk. Yes, I love the beach.
I'll take Grand Turk for right now. We got some more ports of call that we're going to be visiting for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. You have to check back with us in maybe a year or so.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah, we got to get to Alaska.
Yeah, we definitely have to get to Alaska. We got to knock that off our bucket list.
Yes.
So Adam and Dad. So I want to know, traveling just do something to your marriage, right? Help everybody, tell everybody what traveling have done for your marriage and how that has inspired you guys.
You go first.
Well, traveling has definitely offered us the ability to connect. But I will say this: we've learned something about this whole thing, and what we've learned is that we're some really, really hard workers, and when we decide to do something, we go in like full force. So we actually discussed this over this past week, and we're like, we need to start putting the camera down. Yeah. We really need to start enjoying ourselves a little bit more, because if you see us on these ships, like we are like, what's the vision? What are we trying to capture? What are we trying to get out there to our audience? And before, we were just laying poolside. We were just hanging out. So we want to get back to that a little bit.
Yeah.
I can tell you before the YouTube channel, what it did was it definitely allowed us the opportunity to just kind of turn our phones off and just be in each other's company. And now with the channel, it's kind of like it's kind of blocked us a little bit. So now we understand the importance of where we were, where we are now, and how we come to a healthy balance when it comes to that. So I think I took everything there.
Yeah, he took everything. No, seriously. I think that just traveling itself, before we did this, we used to love doing getaways, and it's still fun, but back then it was fun with no responsibilities. Like we didn't have to make sure that we were at the sail away party, and we had to make sure that we were at the comedy club or anything like that. But traveling as a whole, I think that regardless, it has brought us closer, because we've learned how to understand each other, not only as a couple, but also as a partnership. You know what I mean? So there's certain things that, I've had to learn how to communicate to him, or he's had to learn. Yeah. So I think that traveling as a whole has helped us grow in so many different ways, not just as a couple, but also as partners.
I completely agree with that. She chokes me sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. See
what I have to do with?
Hey, Adam, you brought up a good point.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, 100%, Adam. We have to do the same thing. We have to put our camera down sometimes and just spend that one alone time.
Yeah.
So
Balancing.
that balance has
Mhm.
to be in there because
Mhm.
we paid this amount of money for our trip and we try to deliver this content, but there can be a disconnect. So you got to make sure
Yes.
that connection is there.
Right. And that you're enjoying each other and not just putting on, airs or doing enough for the camera. You actually have to enjoy it. I mean, I spend my money on it. We're going to enjoy it.
Exactly.
So now you have a question from Event Yours of Spirit. She says, do both of you travel the same? Meaning, are your vibes the same when traveling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We spend too much money to go out there and not want to have fun. Like, don't get me wrong. At one point it was like, maybe the Latin in me, I would let things get to me. But now it's like, oh no, baby, we're going out there and we're having some fun. So yeah, definitely the vibes are the same.
The vibes are definitely the same. Like we're
Yeah.
both fun seekers, and we enjoy going out there and dancing and having a good time. Where I will tell you is our clocks are off a little bit.
Completely.
So Debbie will tap out, and a lot of times you see me in the videos, and I'm kind of doing the good night or the salutatory waving goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Debbie's already turned in, but the vibes are definitely the same. We're out there trying to have a good time, having fun, dancing, drinking, meeting people, and that's
like when you see him on the videos dancing in the bottom, at the Lido deck, sail away. I'm dancing behind the camera on deck 10, because I'm having fun as well. Oh no, yeah, I turn it in when I'm ready to turn in. I'm ready to turn in. That's the only difference, it's just our clocks. But other than that, we're definitely the same.
Wow. Well, you guys, we're actually wrapping up. It's about time to, come to an end. It went by fast. We've been enjoying this time with you guys, and we've enjoyed this entire,
Yes.
to everyone who came and meet you. We thank you to everyone who has been here every Friday. We always say, it's a Friday night. You don't have to be here, but you've chosen to be here. And especially to those who come back every single Friday, we really appreciate it. We thank you again for being with us. Some people through all 3 seasons. So if you have not subscribed to On Deck with CB, please be sure to check them out on all of their social media platforms. Get to know them. They travel. And like you said, the camera's always in somebody's face. They like to have a good time.
Yeah.
We thank you again, and we ask you guys to follow us on over to our premiere. Check out what we did on our last, adventure. So thank you again for your time. It's been fun, guys. We really appreciate you. And I guess we'll see you guys in these YouTube streets. Until then.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Do we sign off?
Hey, this was
fun, guys.
This was fun.
Thank you so much. It was fun.